I want to ask you a quick question. What is dual diagnosis? Because Clean West Hollywood, we're a dual diagnosis program. What is dual diagnosis?
Yeah, dual diagnosis is where there's a primary issue with substance abuse, so drugs or alcohol, but then there's a secondary diagnosis that involves some type of mental illness. So that can be anything as simple, or not simple, but is common as depression or anxiety, but as complex as major mood disorder or maybe a thought disorder like drug-induced paranoia or similar thought disorder like that, where people actually, their thinking is out of whack and they need medication for that.
That's a great question, because I get this all the time. People don't, a lot of people don't understand what dual diagnosis is. And also they're confused whether their depression is being caused by the alcohol or drugs. I mean, what comes first. And so I think that's also really important for them to understand that they have to get off the substances so we could diagnose really what the problem is.
Right. And we've discussed that before on the show, that that's about baselining a client, getting to where, what's normal. Is it the drugs
what's
that's
your
causing
normal?
The disturbing behavior? And either way, what I like about psychopharmacology, there's a lot of people that say that medicine is bad, psychiatric medicine. A lot of people are scared of it. One of the things that I really like about it, when it's used in conjunction with therapy
properly,
and in a good environment, or milieu, as many of our therapists like to talk about, but a good, pleasant environment where there's good clinical controls and you're there with therapists and doctors that know what they're doing. When we can add medication with therapy in that environment, we're able to actually to find out whether or not it's the substances that are causing the psychiatric problems, or whether these mental health issues, psychiatric problems, are actually what's causing people to self-medicate with substances.
Right.
So that allows us to treat both of those issues in the right level.
Which is so fantastic, because I think there's so many people out there that don't understand why they're feeling the way they are.